suggest you talk to Ms. Gayton in the breakout room. That's what I'll do. So I'll just put you in a breakout room and you can spend some time with her for a minute to discuss some of your options that I just laid out for you.
Okay.
And then it's best to be very upfront with her because that's your lawyer, and she can only help you with knowing the facts. All right. Join the breakout room, please. All right, we have Mr. Lindsay, Mr. Rosenthal.
Yes, Your Honor.
He was at work. He could not Zoom in this morning because he has issues with his job, being very strict about being on the phone. He's set for trial today. However, the officer did not show up. Okay. He's here now, and I know that his defense counsel is already going to make a motion to dismiss, so I'll have to ask you. The officer, he didn't have not one officer here today.
Absolutely.
All right. So you win, Mr. Lindsay, and he took the defensive.
Oh, well, that's.
Let's see. Let's see what Mr. Lindsay's got going on. You may have another thing to do, because I think we kind of separated. No, I think we kind of separated the two. No, we didn't. But we did separate the two. We allowed him, for some reason, how are you being responsible at a formal hearing on this? Hold on, this is great. Stuff is making a lot of extra noise. All right, how are you found responsible for this 16 to 20 open?
Excuse me?
I don't know how this happened.
What happened? You want me to look it up?
You set aside the default judgment and reopen the case. 16 to 20 over. I know you took the driving course. I have proof of that here. So I'm gonna say that
What's on the
if you scroll down at the last entry on 9/2/2021, it's a formal hearing.
I mean, was it reduced? Was it like
No, it wasn't reduced. It should have probably been reduced to blocking traffic.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. That's why it's 175, right?
That's why it's 175. So we have to put that in there. I see he took to Mr. Lear. All right. You're gonna fix that?
Yes, sir.
All right.
There's one state here. This one was a heavier hitter. I tried to separate the states here and then the rest here, Your Honor. I
What was that?
a low Miami. should be good. And then there's one more file I have, Your Honor, I just need to go check because it's two policies.
Yeah, she's gonna say that's not her.
Absolutely, Your Honor. Yeah, let me just double check to see.
I'm trying to see if, that's on, it's signed to Judge, Geraldine Wessel Ford right now.
Oh, okay.
But it normally would have been on my community court docket, as it probably, because it's an older case, that's probably why it never made it on my docket.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
You can check it out anyway.
Yep, let me just double check and see, you know, what we can and can't do with this. I just want to double check to see if there's anything else in the.
There we go. Very well. Oh, you want to put this on, that you don't have any objection on, Mr. Lindsay?
Absolutely, I can do that, Your
Let's
Honor.
call Mr. Lindsay right quick. This is the city of Detroit versus Andre Lamont Lindsay.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson,
Let me give you
717.
case number. That would be case number 18394831 and 1841835591. Now appearances for the record, please.
I apologize, Your Honor. Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson, P71733, on behalf of Mr. Lindsay. Mr. Lindsay, can you please say your name for the record?
Andre Lamont Lindsay.
Your Honor, this morning was the date and time set for trial in this matter. Mr. Lindsay does apologize for missing court. He was at work and unable to get away. Nonetheless, Your Honor, the officers did not appear, and as a direct result, we are asking that the court consider allowing him to take advantage of the dismissal that he would have had this morning had he appeared.
All right, you can put your appearance on the record, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. Matthew Rosenthal for the people, T84807. The people have no objection to the dismissal for the officers not showing up the date and time of trial this morning. And we do want to reflect that Mr. Lindsay did take the defensive driving course as well.
Yes.
We have no objection to the dismissal, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. All right, with that being said, I do have a note on the other ticket that we separated from that day, because I believe that you were really contesting the fact that this was you at all on the trial date. So we allowed you to separate the ticket. And so we're gonna, I'm gonna grant your counsel's motion for a dismissal, because I know that there was no officer in court today because I was here this morning. And we took care of everybody that was on the docket. There was no officer. Someone has dismissed the case for no officer present. And we did amend that other ticket that you had entered into. Now, you owe $175 still for the blocking traffic. And you owe I'm gonna waive the warrant fees on these two matters. You owe 2 reinstatement fees. So I'm really concerned about the $175 agreement that you entered into. When can you pay that?
This Friday.
We're gonna give you until this Friday to get that paid. And if it's not paid, you're subject to lose this deal. If it's not paid by this, if it's paid by this Friday, you don't have to show back up, thank you. If it's not paid by this Friday, I need to see you Friday morning. I don't care if you have to go to work or not. I need to see you here at 8:25. So you better get it paid or you better show up.
Understood, Your Honor. $175 paid by Friday. Or if not, I'll call you appear in court at 8:25.
At 8:25 a.m. All right. So, and then if you want to get, this is on you. If you want to get your clearances, your name completely clear, you need to pay those $245 reinstatement fees as well.
45, not 125. $45.
That's on you. All I'm concerned about is the $175.
Oh, boy. Okay.
All
So,
right.
Mr. Lindsay, just so that you don't get overwhelmed, that those additional $45 fees, you can pay them next week or in 2 weeks. That 175 must be paid by Friday. Okay?
Understood.
Those additional fees are the fees that have to be paid before you can get a reinstated license with the Secretary of State.
Understood. Yep. Thank you, Counsel.
Stop making all that noise. All right. Have a great day, sir.
Likewise, Your Honor. Thank you, Counsel. Happy
You're welcome.
holidays.
Have a great day.
You bet.
All right. Now, Ms. Lomax.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, let's call the cases. This is the City of Detroit versus Shalonda Danielle Lomax, case numbers SP 1157627, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1194219, counts 1, 2, and 3. And I'm missing one, SP 119422201. Appearance for the record, please.
Attorney Phyllis Gaten Robinson, P 71733, on behalf of Ms. Lomax. Ms. Lomax, can you say your name for the record?
Yes, my name is Shalonda Danielle Lomax.
Okay, so here's the deal. You know, this, they didn't even amend this, but it doesn't even matter as far as I would be concerned, because you have an open intox driver. Typically, my city attorney that's in my court on a regular basis, he'll amend that open intox passenger. But to me, that's like a non-deal, because both of them carry 2 points on your driver's license, whether you amended the driver or passenger or not. He likes to think that the insurance company looks a little more favorable at the open intox passenger than it does at the driver, but I would pretty much doubt that. And then also you have a driver license suspended that he hasn't amended. That's typically, to failure to display. Okay, so I see it. The one is amended to open intox passenger. The other one is amended to failure to display. And then dismiss the other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll allow her to I'll set aside the default in the no plates so that you can be heard on that, and we'll discuss that as well. That's going to be $480 today, and but you're going to be signing up for 2 points on your license. You can set a trial date, or you can speak to Ms. Gaten Robinson to discuss further what you can do and what your options are. I've given you your options, but you can discuss her on what course of action you might want to take. I'll put you in a breakout room with her.
Your Honor, can I ask the question really quickly?
Mm-hmm.
Per the docket that I have, I see 4 tickets under her name. You indicated that there was a total of how many?
So basically, what you have are the SP 119 tickets.
Okay.
She has 3 other tickets that start SP 1157627, counts 1, 2, and 3, that were had on February 5th, 2021 at around 9:25 p.m. in the area of McNichols and Hubble. And then these tickets on the docket today happened, the allegation was made on 4/30/2021 at around 12:52 p.m. in the area of Blackmore, Eastwood Street. So I'd like to make this a one-stop shop for you, Ms. Lomax, and everybody that comes in here. So I've incorporated all of these tickets in one offer, so you don't have, you can deal with them all at one time. So with
Your
that
Honor,
being,
just so I'm clear, when we go in the breakout room, the offer is to plead to one amended down to failure to display, one amended to the open intoxicants passenger, and dismiss the other 5.
yes. So
Okay.
the 3 that aren't on the docket are no plates. That's a no plate civil infraction, I believe. Yeah, no plate civil infraction, because that's in default. I'm gonna allow her to set that default aside. Then it's a no ops ticket, and it's an open intox driver ticket, open alcohol in the motor vehicle driver ticket. So that's what she's facing, along with the other 4 that are on the docket, which is an improper plate, unregistered, untitled, no insurance, and a driver license suspended. So that's the 7 tickets she has.
Okay, thank you. Can we go into a breakout room?
Certainly. Join that room, Ms. Lomax. Well, I forgot what Mr. Green, Mr. Green, are you, Ms. Robinson, are you there still? I think she joined the room. Mr. Green, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Now, giving you an opportunity, look back on the record with Mr. Green, and I can wait on your counsel to come out that breakout room if necessary. But I give you an opportunity to speak with counsel regarding the matter. What did you come up with? You want a trial date or you want to take the plea?
I like to take the plea to rectify the situation.
Let's see. Let's see when she comes back.
Okay.
Let me see the statute on that.
On this one,
(3111)(5)(a). I'm listening.
yes, Your Honor, on this one, she have to talk to House counsel. Because that's how we approve the 45. And if she doesn't think anyone, that's after looking at like over Your Honor, Sharon, she thinks that's.
I think she's been there before.
Oh, sorry.
You gotta look at those tickets are old.
No, I know, and I looked up everything that was closed, and it was. I can write it up.
Well, that's not, I mean, that's not be up to her. Well, first of all, I'm waiting on Ms. Bledsoe Ford. Ms. Bledsoe Ford to chime in. But she hasn't texted me back yet to see if I'm gonna be the one to even.
Oh, for this round.
Yes, see if I'm gonna be the one to deal with this. Is Ms. Gaten Robinson back? Let me ask you this. Your definition of He's definition. I guess we'll wait. Who keeps coming in and out of the room? Miss Baldwin,
Yes, Your Honor.
have you been to treatment, ma'am? Have you been through our drug treatment court?
Your Honor, I went through Judge Lloyd back from 2002 all the way till 2006, and then went incarceration for 3 years at Dickerson. And I have been sober and clean since 2006, almost 2007. I have 14 years. I have 7 grandkids. I have bought a house, bought a car. I am completely in recovery. I don't know if somebody in one of maybe my meetings or if my son's girlfriend might have used my name. I don't know, but I'm getting custody of my grandkids right now that were just removed.
All right. Hold on. You're going too far.
Sorry. I just need these warrants like lifted, and so I can get my grandkids home and safe. Like, I didn't even know I had these. Like, they did a background check.
I'm not gonna listen.
Sorry.
You're not gonna talk and continue to talk. I'm not Miss Nash. All right?
That's right. Sorry. I apologize. I'm just a little frustrated about this.
I don't care what she does on that. I just want to hear from Judge Bledsoe first.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
And you have written the offer, right?
For drug treatment court, I believe because of that 10-year, you can still use it because the last was in 06, 09. So it can be used once again, Your Honor.
What do you mean?
You can use drug treatment court more than once. It just has to have time. I guess you could say.
Well, how do we? What is the drug treatment for? Where does that come?
It comes into play, Your Honor, because that's one way we can take one of them and dismiss it, and then the other one would be, I don't want to say amended, but after completion, I don't know if the charge gets dismissed. It doesn't, you don't do the 45 mandatory days for the, for the
I got you.
processing, so it gets rid of the 45 mandatory.
Right. But she can go to trial
Right.
and take the trial, or you're not offering her a 1-for-1 in there.
Well, the 1-for-1 would still be mandatory. I would dismiss one.
How would 1-for-1 be mandatory? Because she's had one before.
Because we can't amend it to disorderly, so the 1-for-1, we would dismiss one costing.
And then you'd be straight up for that, for the other one. I got it. I have it.
That's why drug treatment was kind of our other route, because we've seen a lot of these cases, Your Honor. It's usually become, if there was an issue involved. That's why it's better to get.
I got you. I have. As long as we're on the same, I'm just trying to understand.
Absolutely.
How the process is. As for this ticket, did you read the allegation?
Yeah.
All right, then it's written under the 311,
I can double.
311.5.
Is that for the OTE, Your Honor?
Yeah, is that an act of prostitution, or is that just some voyeurism?
I'm gonna have to, let me make a call on this.
And that's just something that,
Because that's more, this is more within that fine line than pictures office, take pictures and whatnot, because, let me double check.
yeah, it's like, here, that's like, he didn't ask that, but, I mean, if you're
Your
saying
Honor?
it's.
Your Honor, I still am in drug counseling. I've been in drug counseling for 14 years.
Listen, don't say anymore. If you
Okay.
say another thing, I'm gonna just kick you out of my courtroom.
Okay.
Thank you. We'll give you your time when it comes up, all right? Everybody's gonna get their time.
Let me check on mine too, Your Honor. I'll bring this one back. And that might be
I don't know.
Was there anything else pending, Your Honor, besides this?
No, I don't think so. Miss Gray's, where's Miss Gray's spot? Is
Should
this
be
big
right
old
here.
file right here, Ms. Graves?
No, right here, Your Honor.
Oh,
I'm here.
I thought this big old file was yours, Ms. Graves.
I'm here.
That's, I'm sorry, that's the Warwick file.
It's just in proper place, this was the rest out there.
In proper place.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have proper plates and registration on this vehicle, ma'am?
I do now.
Well, then I gotta do the civil infraction now, because I dismissed a lot of civils for that, because I'm more.
All right, you got proof of that stuff, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right, get it ready.
You want to see it?
Yes. Ms. Baldwin, you got something else to say?
I have my registration.
All right, hold on a
Look at my
second.
registration.
Just get it together right quick, and then we'll when we call you, we'll be ready. Just have it ready. Registration and what else is on there? Insurance?
A registration, Your Honor, and, yeah, registration and then insurance, and that's it, not license.
All right. We'll handle Miss.
I have my ticket.
Miss,
All right.
Miss
Hold on,
Mack,
All right.
you gotta mute
Hold on.
yourself.
Hold on a second. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lomax. Ms. Lomax, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what does your client want to do?
Miss Lomax would like to take advantage of the offer, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Lomax?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sure you don't want a trial date?
No, I just want to pay the $480, I guess.
Why does everybody just want to pay?
So
I mean,
buy two, get five free is a wonderful offer, Your Honor. She's a woman.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And the offer is going to be open on trial day.
Your Honor, my client has made a decision.
Is that, she says she guesses. I don't know.
No. I made a decision. I'm gonna go with today's plan.
Raise your right hand, ma'am. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Put your hand down. It's just mind-boggling to me. But it's not my business. Ma'am, you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
I didn't hear you. Say it again.
You understand the maximum possible penalty for this misdemeanor offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand by taking this off, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, ma'am, let me draw your attention back to February 2021 at around 9:25 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of West McNichols and Hubble Street, ma'am. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes, Your Honor.
And on that day, were you in a 2008 GMC?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you have some alcohol in that vehicle, ma'am?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
And what did you have?
My uncle had some liquor. I don't. Yes,
Okay, all right.
My
Let's
uncle,
go.
he had some Belvedere, or I think it was Grey Goose, one or the other. Belvedere or Grey Goose.
How did he have that liquor?
He had
And
it
what
in the
kind of-
car, and he had it in it. He brought it in the car with him.
What kind of container was it in?
The red cup.
All right, and, the red cup and, it had liquor in there?
The red cup was empty, but it was still alcohol that was in the bottle.
Was the bottle open?
It had the top on it.
I'm saying, was it a full bottle of liquor that was sealed?
No, it was open. It was open, Your Honor.
I don't know.
Your Honor,
Yeah,
my client and I have had a discussion. She is well aware and understands and accepts responsibility as the driver of this motor vehicle, that she could not allow anyone to be inside of that car with open liquor. And she was fully aware that the liquor was open when she was operating that vehicle. And as a direct result, I am satisfied with the factual basis.
all right. All right, I'm satisfied as well. I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of open intox passenger. I'm gonna fine you $240 for that. Also, let me draw your attention to April the 30th, 2021 at around 12:52 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Blackmore and Eastwood, ma'am. Did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes, Your Honor.
And on that date, were you asked to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you couldn't do so, could you?
No, Your Honor.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
All right. Satisfied as well. I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of failing to display a valid driver's license. I'm gonna fine you $240 for that.
You say 240?
With the stipulation of probable cause, I'm gonna dismiss all the other counts.
It's not so funny. You have to wait your turn.
We do, Your Honor, we do stipulate.
Okay, with that being
Not your
said,
term, please mute yourself.
with that being said, when can you pay, ma'am?
Your Honor, we had this discussion too. Can she have 30 days to pay, Your Honor?
I'll give you till December 1st, 2021. I'm gonna set this for a review at 8:25 a.m. If you pay, ma'am, then you don't have to show back up. If you haven't paid, I need to see you. Then you need to give me a good reason why this hasn't been paid.
Yes, Your
All right.
Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
I'm gonna waive any more. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was saying, yes, Your Honor, it will be paid, guaranteed by December the 1st, 2021.
All right, and if it's not, I need to see you, so, if there's nothing further. You have a great day, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's go back to the case of,
Your Honor, one moment, please. Oh, okay, she got it. I was trying to help her get out of the meeting. She got it.
so for Mr. Marcus Denard Green, he did indicate that, I gave you an opportunity to discuss, we're back on the record with him. He did indicate that, he wanted to take the plea. However, yeah, I don't know if you saw the actual ticket or not, so we have
No, Your
a
Honor.
city attorney in here.
I would just set it for that, like, an evidentiary hearing, Your Honor, without holding, because technically, that you're not allowed to disclose those in public. So asking for that is getting close to a sexual act. So it's kind of my.
So there's not gonna be an offer then?
Oh, this one would be the disorderly, yes. The disorderly, other than that, we can't do anything else unless an evidentiary hearing. establish that.
Okay, so here's the deal. The offer is open for a disorderly, but on the face of the ticket, it reads the allegations, and I was just questioning the city attorney as it relates to, how, do they feel that they have enough? And it says that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can the clerk, just for some
All right. Here you
purposes
go.
of being discreet,
Yeah.
can the clerk scan that over to me, please?
I'll let her scan it over. All right.
Thank you. So, Mr. Green,
We'll pass that matter, and then we'll go on to the next matter.
thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Green, just be patient. I'm going to get some more information, and we may talk again, okay? Just
Okay.
mute yourself. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Ms. Gray. Ms. Gray is the defective equipment.
Yeah, I just did blockading, Your Honor. There's the disregard red signal, and
I didn't
that's
see disregard.
on the ROA, Your Honor.
Oh, it is. I see that.
And I just did blockading and dismissal.
I see. All right. So let's see that, Ms. Gray, let's call Ms. Gray's case. And then Ms. Gray indicates that she has the necessary documentation.
All right.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Felicia Victoria Grays, case numbers SP 1190973, counts 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. So, appearance for the record, please.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson, P 71733. On behalf of Ms. Grace. Ms. Grace, can you say your name for the record?
Felicia Victoria Grace.
All right. Okay, so Ms. Grace has indicated that she has the proper documentation and that she has proper plates in vehicle is properly registered. Do you want to provide that documentation now?
Yes, I have my registration right here.
All right, let me see it. That's for a 2005 Pontiac.
Yes.
All right, push it up there closer so I can actually see what you're talking about.
Can you see?
I'm trying to slide it over just a little bit, one way or the other.
Your Honor, can I go into a breakout room with her and review the documents, please? Ms. Grace, put that down for a second. Put it down.
Hold on a second.
Her address and everything is going over YouTube.
All right.
Because that's what my concern is.
All right.
So I'll just look at it really quickly in the breakout room and write down all of the information.
Join that room, please.
Ms. Gray, just
So
go
you
in the
go to
breakout room.
room 2?
There you go.
Are you smoking? Is that what she's smoking? Huh?
I saw it. Okay, maybe she was, maybe that was my eyesight being bad again. Okay.
Yes.
Were you speaking to me?
No, I was speaking to Ms. Baldwin.
Oh.
She likes to talk, and she's muted now. I just wanted to make sure she wasn't smoking.
Yep. Yep.
Put your car down.
Your Honor.
Back on the record, Mrs. Felicia Victoria Gray.
Your Honor,
All
the
right.
registration is in fact for a 2005 Pontiac, and it expires 9/30/2022.
Very well. So the offer is to plead to the defective brake lights. And that'll be, $120.
Is that what's
I have a
amended to the
receipt.
blockade?
Pardon me?
Is that
I have
what's
a
amended
receipt
to
for
the
my
block?
brake light.
Okay, 1 second, Ms. Grace. Your Honor, he indicated that he was amending something to blockading. Was that what was being amended to blockading?
No.
Or is there something else?
The blockading was something that, he was amending, but that's already been disposed of, a long time ago. Let's see. That was a failure to stop that was in 2019 that she paid in 9/19 of 2019.
Okay, Your Honor. Mr. Rosenthal, is he still there?
No, he walked out.
Ms. Graves would like to show the court her receipt for having paid for her brake light to be repaired.
Let me see it. Where is that?
That's
Where's
what she purchased.
Read the receipt to me, Ms. Gray. Read the receipt.
Long live Bub 2-pack.
All right. We'll dismiss the case, all
Long
right?
life Bub 2-pack.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
We'll dismiss the case as proper documentation. I'll take it as you got the brake lights fixed, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Anything further?
No, Your Honor. Ms. Gray, you're all set. Have a wonderful week.
Thank you. God bless you.
All right. Have a great day. I'll go vote tomorrow.
Okay, I will.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Just touch leave and leave the meeting, Ms. Gray.
Okay. Did you get Mr. Green's ticket?
Oh, one moment, Your Honor. Let me look.
Lene Lowe. Let's see what Lene Lowe.
Okay, Your Honor. I see what the ticket is.
So,
I'm here, Your
let's go,
Honor.
all right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Marcus Denard Green. There, the offer is to plead to the disorderly conduct. I don't know if that, the way the ticket is written, if that kind of meets the, is enough to be found guilty of the underlying act or allegation. And I brought that to the attention of the city attorney, and he went to a supervisor, and apparently they kind of don't know either. They wanted to have an evidentiary hearing as it related to that. So with that being said, you're the defense attorney. I don't know. I can put you back in the breakout room with Mr. Green, and you can discuss it with him. Or he can take the deal, he can set it for trial, or we can do whatever is necessary so that Mr. Green has an opportunity to really vet the issue out.
Your Honor, can I please put him in a breakout room?
All right. Join that room again, Mr. Green, please.
Yes, Your Honor. I don't have the alert.
It's the same one that you had earlier.
So, Mr. Green, if you touch your screen, are you on the phone? Yeah, okay.
So, Ms. Lowe, where were you October 14th?
I had to have emergency surgery.
Well, that's a very good excuse for not being here. It seems like you're okay now, right?
I'm actually better, but I'm not fully healed.
All right. Do you want another trial date, ma'am?
Is it possible that I can plea out to it
I don't know.
and just pay?
Let's see. You have a lot of civil infractions that you owe money on. Are you working?
Yes, I had just started a job last week. I was calling as soon as I got out of surgery
I've been calling the 36th district as well, and I was just able to get in touch with someone today. I have some money saved up as well. I was just able to get in touch with someone today, and they finally had put me in last minute court today and told me to meet with you at 1:30. That's how I got in here today. I've been on hold several times for several days, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, over.
Let's not rehash that. We're beyond that. We're trying to get you to the point where you can either get an offer or set another trial date. You indicated that you want to take an offer. All right, and Ms. Baldwin, we're gonna hear your matter as well.
All right, Your Honor.
Okay. We're back on the record, Mr. Marcus Green.
Your Honor.
Yes.
We are asking that the court leave the offer open for us to have or for him to have the opportunity for a determination to be made with regards to the validity of the ticket, and then make a decision on the offer if the ticket is determined to be not defective on its face.
I didn't get that last part. I don't know. We haven't all heard that clearly. Say that again.
I said our request for the offer to remain open, because after all, this is just the arraignment, for a determination to be made with regards to whether or not the ticket is defective on its face, in that evidentiary hearing, or if it is required, or the people may make a determination prior to or without having an evidentiary hearing as to the validity of the ticket. And then he will make a decision on the offer.
So the question is, how do you propose doing that? I don't think that you're just gonna go out and do some work without any defense counsel or Mr. Green himself making that happen. I don't know if he has the wherewithal of doing that, or does Mr. Green want me to give him some time to retain a lawyer, or how do you propose that's gonna happen? You're muted.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. The people are aware and on notice as of today as to what exactly is the issue with the ticket. They have the responsibility as the charging agency to make sure that they are charging individuals with valid charges. And so as a direct result, because they are on notice, this is on their radar, they are aware. We would ask for the people to do it's not Mr. Green's job to do their job. The responsibility falls on those who are lodging the charges at Mr. Green. That's our position.
All right, and I can accept that, but in all reality, it's probably going to take more than that to get some kind of resolution.
Your Honor, if Mr. Greens does not have the means to retain counsel, which I'm not sure, we did not have a financial discussion in the breakout room. If he cannot retain counsel, we would ask that the court put him or allow him to be placed on the list for special court appointed counsel. As the court is aware, house counsel is only available to the individuals the day of court, and it changes every time. And so if there needs to be a special individual attorney assigned to it, then that can happen with the request of, with the proper documentation presented to the MIDC coordinator for him to have someone assigned to the case.
I know one question they asked, are you working, Mr. Green?
I am.
So I think, I don't know I think that was one of the questions I heard last time, that somebody was working and therefore they didn't qualify, but I'll definitely allow you, all right, here's the deal, Mr. Green. You have, it's just an arraignment date today, so we can give you time to get some things together. I don't want to just be spinning wheels and coming back here for the same thing the next time. I would like to see something being done, and what your defense counsel has represented today, I can kind of agree with, in the sense that they should be charging properly, and they have that responsibility to do so. But oftentimes we find cases where they're not charged properly and they still try to proceed with those, and it takes somebody with some wherewithal to sort those things out and to have make those things be heard. So I say all that to say, I would like a next court appearance, if we set one, to be a fruitful one, in the sense that I want some movement on this case. I brought it to the city attorney's attention. He obviously took it to his supervisor. That's what I'm told, and I don't know if they know, but I would definitely call them into question if I was your defense lawyer, and that's what your defense lawyer is doing. But I still would like that to be done. Now, I don't know if you have the means of hiring your own attorney for this, or whether you want to or not. I don't know if you don't have the means. We can provide you with a form to fill out to see if you qualify for a court-appointed attorney. I can do that. I can provide you with that form as well. But a lot of it's going to choose to what you want to do and how you want to proceed as well. Or we can just set a trial date, and they'll figure it out on the trial date.
Okay. I don't know yet.
Your Honor, I'm not opposed to setting a trial date. Set the trial date if the people are not prepared to move forward, and if they in fact have a defective ticket, then and they cannot proceed, then I believe that House counsel would be in a position to call them on it, and that would save Mr. Green from having multiple appearances. Nonetheless, we would still request that the offer remain open.
Well, the offer's going to remain open. That's the standard offer. So I think that's a good way. I know that that's a good way to get the people to do what they're going to do, because if you come in here and you take the same position as you're taking today, then they're going to have to do something about it, or the case will be dismissed. So we'll do that. We will. You understand what's going on, sir?
Sort of, kind of, yeah.
Your Honor, can I explain really quickly? So, yes. Mr. Green, the people are obligated at trial to be fully ready to proceed and prosecute what they are accusing you of.
Right.
instead of setting a pretrial date or an evidentiary hearing where we come in and we may or may not have information depending upon whether or not you retained a lawyer, whether or not they continue to do the legwork beyond today. At trial, they have to be fully prepared to move forward. If they are not, then there will be an opportunity for defense counsel to seek a dismissal on that day. Does that make sense? So
Yes.
to not waste another 2 or 3 days of your time before we go to what ultimately would be the end result, a trial date, we're going to jump forward to the trial date and say, hey, on this day, on this day, be ready or dismiss this matter.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
And then on that day, you'll still have the opportunity to, you won't lose the offer that you've been availed to today, which would be to plead disorderly conduct. And then you'd have to do the required testing and do the misdemeanor morality class before we can close it out and pay the money. But what it'll at least do is give you that opportunity to vet, or whoever's on that day, to vet these issues out and to see if, actually that the allegation is even actually a cognizable claim under the way they wrote it. So that'll be the case. I got February 4th, 2022 as a trial date at 9 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
It'll be the same way via Zoom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other questions, sir?
Sir, no, sir.
All right. Are you fully aware of what's going on?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If there's nothing further, you have a great day.
All right, thank you.
All right. We're going to take care of Ms. Baldwin next, and then we're going to go to Ms. Lowe, and that'll be it. And so Ms. Baldwin is a walk-in. She's got 2 counts of soliciting and accosting. These are, one's a 16 case, the other one's a 19 case. So let's call.
One is a white partner.
Let's call the cases, and then I'll give you an opportunity, Ms. Baldwin, to speak with Ms. Gaten in a breakout room, all right?
Okay.
This is the City of Detroit versus Teresa Marie Baldwin, case number U34403516 and U51947419. Appearances for the record, please. Go green.
Oh, you tried it. That was nice, Your Honor. Go blue all day. You tried to slide that little jab in. It's go blue all day. I know you.
I didn't slide there. She slid in the court wearing that beautiful green and gray. Yeah. So I it came right off,
Go
All right.
blue.
So,
Attorney Phyllis Gaten Robinson on behalf of Ms. Baldwin. Ms. Baldwin, can you please say your name for the record?
Teresa Marie Baldwin.
all right, the only real resolution I see, because off the record, Ms. Baldwin has already indicated, it ain't me. How she can, she can probably say that because she probably knows that she didn't do this or didn't think she did this. But the only real way to vet this out is to set a trial date. And because here's the offer. The offer is to dismiss one, but in order to dismiss one, you'd have to plead to the other one straight up. And if you plead straight up to the other one, then you're talking about a mandatory 45-day jail sentence. So, but you've also indicated that you've already done jail time, so it could be cleared up with time served. When did you spend 3 years in Dickerson? How do you spend 3 years in Dickerson?
Judge Lloyd kept flopping me I had 52 disorderly conducts back then. I was really bad on drugs, and she kept flopping me every 90 days. So I would do 72, and then I would go back in front of her. And then finally in 2006, she discharged me. And I've been sober. I
So
had one slip when I got out, but I've been pretty much clean, and I'm still in recovery, and I'm still working a program.
Well, you're
I'm doing everything I'm supposed to.
You're gonna always. Miss Baldwin likes to talk.
Okay,
So,
she not gonna stay with me as her lawyer though.
I'm gonna put you in the breakout
Sorry.
room, Miss Baldwin, so you can talk as much as you want, Miss Baldwin, all right?
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
she's not gonna just talk randomly on the record, Your Honor.
You understand well, she's been talking randomly ever since she got in here. You understand the offer, Ms. Gaten Robinson?
Yes, it would be to plead to one, get rid of one, but this is a 16 case and a 19 case, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'll go into the breakout room with
19.
Ms. Baldwin. Ms. Baldwin, we're going into the breakout room until you're going to be quiet. Please and thank you.
Okay, how do I go in there?
I'm gonna sign it to you. All right, we'll get you next, Ms. Lomack. Mrs. Law.
Okay, thank you.
How old are you, ma'am?
I'm 26.
Your Honor.
All right. I'm giving you an opportunity. We're back on the record with Ms. Teresa Marie Baldwin. I'm giving you an opportunity to speak with Ms. Baldwin in the breakout room. What would your client like to do?
Your Honor, we are going to set these matters for trial. Your Honor, it's my understanding from what Ms. Baldwin has indicated with regards to the potential for credit for time served, there's a 10-year lapse in between when she last did time in jail and when the first happened. So she wouldn't be eligible for credit for time served. She does have a concern with regards to identity theft. I've given her the information for what she needs to file and provide at her trial date, if this is in fact an identity theft issue.
All right, I'm gonna set the warrant aside. I'm gonna set a trial date for February 4th, 2022 at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, Ms. Baldwin, you have a very good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
I have a good new year. I'll see you back after the holiday.
I have a Will my paperwork be sent to my address?
I don't know.
You were given your date today. You need to put it in your phone. February 4th, 2022 at 8:30 in the morning.
Okay, so do I come to court or do I go on Zoom at 8:30 in the morning?
I'm gonna be on Zoom.
Okay, that's what I need to know. Thank you.
All right, if your address is not correct in here, you need to change your address with the Secretary of State and then change your address with the court if it's not correct here.
It's not correct there because you guys have the address that I lived at 15 years ago, and I live in Macomb County in a new address.
All right, do you want to put your address in the chat so that I can, my clerk can put it in for you? Or do you want to call or come down to the court and change it?
I can come down and change it.
Very well. We'll have you back February 4th, 2022 at 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
Very well. Okay. We got Ms. Lowe here.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. Can I have Ms. Baldwin's case number?
Ms. Baldwin's case number is U344-03516 and U519-46419.
Thank you.
You know something, really, honestly, now that I think about it, she's gone now. Ms. Baldwin should actually be going to another judge, to Ms. Bledsoe Ford. But I texted Ms. Bledsoe Ford, Judge Bledsoe Ford, and she says I can handle the case. So, all right, we'll leave it at that. All right. This is Mrs. Lene Lowe, Ms. Gaten Robinson, and she has just a battery of cases that are open, that are in default. I mean, this is a horrible driving record. She set the cases for trial and was supposed to be here on October 14th, 2021, but indicated that she was had emergency surgery, so the court understands that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start by calling the cases that are pending. This is the City of Detroit versus Lene LaQuelle Lowe, and this is not on the docket either. She's a walk-in because she's been trying to get back in court since she got out of the hospital. Is that correct, Ms. Lowe?
Yes.
All right, this City of Detroit versus Lene LaQuelle Lowe, case number SP 1146116, counts 1, and now Ms. Lowe is gone.
She'll probably be right back, Your Honor.
All right, let's call the cases anyway so that we can get that out of the way. City of Detroit versus Lene LaQuelle Lowe, case number SP 1146116, counts 1 and 2. SP 6524511. SP 859892, counts 1 and 2. SX 3588913. 13-629-8923, 17-311-722-1, 17-3515-201, 17-393-0711. And that's it.
Attorney Jaden Robinson on behalf of Ms. Lowe, Your Honor. My client, Ms. Lowe, has not signed back in as of yet. Nonetheless, Your Honor, understanding the circumstances as explained by Ms. Lowe and her having emergency surgery as to being the reason why she missed her last court date, we would ask the court set aside all warrants.
All right, we'll set them aside. I'm sorry. I didn't Now, she indicated that she wanted a resolution. We do have an offer, and I wanted to wait on her to present that offer to her. It's to plead to open intox amended to passenger and a failure to display for the driving while license suspended and dismiss all the other counts. So she still has just a boatload of, and here she comes back now, still has a boatload of civil infractions that date back from 2018 and beyond. Now what I'll do for her is I will try to get her back closest to the original ticket as possible. And Mrs. Lowe.
Excuse me, Your Honor, my phone had disconnected.
I understand. Can you state your name for the record, ma'am?
Lene Lowe.
All right, so I've given you the offer, Ms. Gabe Robinson. I do understand Ms. Lowe wanted to contest the matters, and the trial date was set, but she was in the hospital. I'm gonna allow you some time to speak with Ms. Lowe in the breakout room regarding the offer. And what I will say is if you're serious about getting this stuff taken care of, I'll go back and I'll see what I can do to erase some of the discretionary fees, meaning the late fees on the other one, and try to get you as close to the original ticket as I possibly can. So I'm gonna let you speak, Ms. Robinson. Maybe.
Your Honor, for the misdemeanor matters, it was plea to 2 counts, open intoxicant passenger and a failure to display, and the others were dismissed.
Yes, $240 apiece.
Correct.
All right, join that room. Okay. Came out before the lawyer did.
I'm sorry.
Said you got out of here before the lawyer did. All right, good. I've given you an opportunity, Ms. Lowe, to speak with your attorney in the breakout room. Counselor, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, Ms. Lowe would like to take advantage of the offer.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, Ms. Lowe? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear.
All
Yes,
right.
Your Honor.
Stand down. Ms. Lowe, do you understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand the maximum possible penalty of these offenses are either 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines, or 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. You understand that?
Yes.
You understand if you take this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what I stated in the record?
No.
Okay, Ms. Lowe, let me draw your attention to January 20th, 2021, around 8:50 p.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of Jefferson and Chrysler. Did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes.
And did that police officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
And you couldn't do so, could you?
No.
And why is that, ma'am?
Because I don't have a driver's license.
All right, I'm going to find you guilty of the admitted count of failure to display a valid driver's license. I'm going to fine you $240 in that. And on that same date and time, ma'am, were you operating in 2013?
Yes.
And in that Ford, did you have some alcohol in that car?
Yes.
And was it open, ma'am?
Yes.
And what kind of alcohol was it? And what were you carrying it in?
It was some tequila, and it was inside of a red cup, and also it was inside of a bottle.
And that bottle was open as well?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of open intox passenger, open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. I'm going to fine you $240 for that. With the stipulation of probable cause, counselor, I'm going to dismiss the other matters.
Your Honor, we do so stipulate.
All right, Ms. Lowe, for the $480, when can you pay?
I can pay now.
Wait a minute, Your Honor. Can we have a total with regards to those civil infractions that she's also addressing? Because she's probably going to need some time to pay the whole total. Or do you want her to pay this $480 as a good faith effort before you do the consideration for the civil infraction?
Well, I was gonna wait on a good faith effort from her, but she indicated that she can pay now. She did indicate that she had been saving up. So why don't we just take care of that now? I trust that she's gonna do it. And if she doesn't, then she'll lose. It'll go back into the late status and stuff like that anyway. So Ms. Nash, are you,
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's start with SP 652450, and that's got a 1, 2, and 3.
And then, he's gonna be checking out just the late.
Let's waive the late fee. Are you, let me hold on. Are you, you say you're working, ma'am?
Yes,
Do you have any kids?
yes, I have one.
All right, how old is your child?
8 years old.
Okay, is the father in his life, or are you collecting child support or anything? Do you have any assistance?
His father's in his life.
Okay, so he supports. All right, and you said you just started back working?
Yes, last week.
All right, and all right, you indicated to the court that you were having some surgery and that you were just now recovering and still not fully recovered, if I heard you correctly, and you just started work last week. I see this as, you know, for a young person that's kind of being a little insurmountable at times, where nothing is insurmountable, I don't think, but it'll definitely hold you down for a minute. So what I'm going to do in these civil infractions, I'm going to waive the reinstatement fees for you as well, all right?
Okay.
For the civil actions, I'm going to waive the reinstatement fees. You're going to have to pay some reinstatement fees, but you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now I'm going to tell you this, ma'am. I don't know what you're doing. I mean, this driving, you have to clean this up. I will definitely remember you again. And if you come in here with running red lights, definitely with the open end times, but I see just it just seems like you just run red lights. You have no regard for that. I don't know where you get that from.
I actually was just young when I was catching all my tickets.
That's no excuse. I didn't really mean to ask you for a comment on that. It's just ridiculous. And you have kids, you have an 8-year-old. If your 8-year-old stepped out in the street to get their ball or something, and somebody ran a red light or a stop sign and hit and seriously injured your child or killed your child, it would almost be something you couldn't forgive that person for, wouldn't it?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you're gonna have to put yourself in other people's shoes. There's kids out here, there's people out here riding their bikes, there's other people driving on the road, and you don't just get a free pass just to run red lights because you're young and you're impatient, or you're trying to prove something to your passenger, whatever that's trying to prove. You're gonna kill somebody or yourself doing that. So if you come back in here with this type of stuff again, you're not gonna get an offer. You're either gonna have to take the trial, or you're gonna have to eat all the points that go with it and pay the fine. You understand me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's go to SP the 6524502. Let's just go to all of those civil infractions and we'll waive the late fee and the warrant fees. I'm not going to tally up all this stuff.
Okay, so all civil, take off
So,
the
Ms.
late.
Lowe,
Yes.
just so you understand, the judge has literally just saved you thousands of dollars. Because if you have 16 civil infractions, first of all, with the reinstatement fees that he just waived for you, that's $720. The warrant fees on each one of those tickets is an additional $50 per ticket. So 50 times 16, that's another $800. then all of those late fees that you incurred. So we're at $1,520 already that he waived for you. Then on top of that, he's waiving the additional late fees and penalties that you created for yourself by not showing up. You're not going to get that kind of grace again. This is your judge. He has your last name. Please learn from this experience and do better.
Okay, I will. And thank you, Your Honor. I really appreciate it.
Are you registered to vote, ma'am?
Yes,
All right, you need to go vote tomorrow.
I am.
Should make sure that you show me that vote and that I voted sticker too, but I'm gonna trust that you're gonna and do that. But I don't, you know, I respect the fact that you're here, you're facing this, but I just don't appreciate the fact that you're sitting here running red lights, and that seems like what you do.
And Ms. Lowe, just so you know, that's a 3-point offense. You already, with your driving record, can't afford no points on your license, and you're young. But every time you run a red light, that's 3 points they could add to your license. And if you get more than 10 to 12 points, you're gonna get a suspension.
Well, she might already be there. I think you already got that notice a long time ago, didn't you?
Yes, Your Honor.
So listen, until you get the official go-ahead from the court, I mean, not the court, the Secretary of State, that your license is reinstatement, hear me and hear me clear. Stop driving. Because
I don't drive. I live to work.
Just listen. The Secretary of State at this point suspends your license from the date of your last ticket. So if you walk down a year of your suspension and then go out there and get a ticket, you not only are going to have to start the time over, but they are doubling it for people. I had somebody that they told that she couldn't get a license for 3 years, and we had walked down a year and a half of suspension for her. And she went and got a ticket 2 weeks before her last ticket, and they doubled it on her. And so she had to wait 3 years, and she lost her job because they were trying to wait for her to get a license.
Get extra suspension on top of this because she's taking the plea to the open intox passenger. That's going to be 2 points. So I would imagine that that's automatically going to trigger another year suspension on her, because I can see by all the defaults that she's had that she hasn't had a license in quite some time.
So you got to talk to the Secretary of State and see what's going on with your license, okay? But listen, you a mom. You want to be able not to be arrested in front of your son. I've had clients who got arrested in front of their kids, and you have to hope that they let you call somebody instead of them calling CPS. And you got to hope that that person can come pull up and pick up your child with a license in a state where they are not in a position where they could potentially be arrested coming to pick your child up, right? So that's too much to worry about. You need to talk to the Secretary of State and see what it's going to take for you to get a license, and be patient and do that. This is your judge. The court now does the dockets by the last name. So he's going to remember that he extended you all of this grace. Because this is not normal. It's not something that he commonly does for everybody. So he's going to remember that he looked out for you and took the time to see about you being young and trying to get your license and get things together. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you, I wanna see you back, Ms. Lowe. And you said you can pay that $480. I'm gonna give you till November 12th.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. When do you work?
I work all this week actually. I work in the morning from 7 to 3. Sometimes the afternoon, but I can let them know that I have court, and even if I'll have to join in at work, I'm sure they will let me because I work at a nursing home. So half of the time I sit because I can sit with them. I'm a sitter, and we sit in a movie room and stuff. So I'm sure if I just talk to my supervisor or someone and let them know that I have Zoom court, I'm sure they'll let me Zoom in.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you back on November the 12th. That's almost 2 weeks, just a little over 2 weeks from now. And with that being said, I want to make sure that you're making the progress that you need to. And I will even offer you, as if you want to at some point, some community service to work off some of this stuff. But let's see if you gotta pay that $480. Hey, how's it going? $480. It's gonna read $285 for each one of those tickets. All I'm concerned about is the $240 of that $285. But the other one will be the $45 reinstatement fee. I'm gonna waive all the warrant fees on all the tickets, and then you'll pay the reinstatement fees on the misdemeanors. So let's have you back on November the 12th, and we'll see what kind of progress you've made at that time, okay?
Okay.
All right.
And I have another question.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I wanted to pay the tickets like the 480 like ASAP. So do I have to walk in and pay it, or?
No, you can pay it online. You can pay it at any DivDav kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can walk in and pay it, or you can pay it at 36districtcourt.org. You just look up your name.
Okay, so
And
I can pay it
you
at.
have so much to pay. It doesn't. I don't care which ones you know, the pay, it's gonna be the 285 and 285. You'll see two fees with 285s there. Pay those, start with those first.
Okay.
And then even if I see $45 remaining, if you wanna pay the 45, you can, but even if I see $45 remaining, I'll still close that case out. And it'll just be on you to pay the 45 at any time you possibly can.
Okay.
All right, and then we'll extend the time for the other ones so that you have some time to pay the other ones. We're gonna put all of them down for November the 12th at 20, 21. I guess we don't have to do that.
Ms. Lowe,
Yes.
after you get past this 480,
Mm-hmm.
you can pay on, it's like you paying on layaway, right? So if you have
Yeah.
$60, want to take it to a DivDav kiosk and put it on one of your tickets, just go put it on one of the tickets, right? And just keep up with your receipt. You can put it on there
And I have a.
all add up. It has to all be done in one lump
Just
sum.
give her
But she's
something.
gonna probably take the time.
Oh, it's gonna take us some
Yeah.
time.
Okay, I have another question. What is the actual total on
You
what I
gotta
have?
wait. You gotta look it up online in a little while because the clerk has to go in and go to through each one of your tickets one by one. So you should probably wait a couple of days and then look and do a printout for yourself. Because right now,
It's gonna be a couple of days.
Thank you for that.
We're gonna get her something soon. She can be going online a little bit later. In a few minutes, because Ms. Nash is working on it. And what I've done is the two that you've introduced to today, I'll November 12th, those dates. And then the other ones, we're gonna give you a date that's further out, and we'll discuss that when you come back on because I realize that you're probably not gonna have all this stuff paid off, and you're gonna need a lot of time to get it done. So I'm not trying to set you up for failure, is what I'm saying, all right?
Yes.
All right. Anything further, ma'am? Ms. Law,
I wanted
anything?
I wanted to know, okay, how soon will I be able to see like the total charge of everything? You said in a couple days.
In a few minutes.
I haven't done these yet.
And give her.
Okay.
look it up tomorrow. Look it up tomorrow. It'll be there by tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, I'll be adjusted by tomorrow, maybe another hour or so.
And I can pay as much as I can, as far as like, even if I wanted to pay more than the 480.
Y'all cannot return any money, sweetie. They're not gonna tell you, no, we're not taking your money ever. Okay? So if you have it, you can pay it. But don't overwhelm yourself and think that you have to pay it all in one lump sum if you can't afford it. They will take
Okay.
partial payments once you get past this 480 that you have to do.
Okay.
This
Okay.
Lo got a big check sitting over there from somewhere. She ready to knock all.
No, I just need to get the, no, my mom is, she's worried about it, and she know, like, I'm catching lifts to work, and I was having a problem with getting my son to her and stuff. So my mom she was ready to just go all in. So.
See, you have no excuse. You have no excuse. You have family support. You're probably, I would say if I was just looking at it from the outside looking in, I wouldn't expect you're going to get a driver's license back anytime soon. But I don't know that for sure. I'll leave that up to you and the Secretary of State. But I do, you'll be able to pay as much as you want to pay today. We're doing what we said we were going to do. And you shortly here, it's almost done. The two she entered into are right on the front. And then we dismissed the other cases. So all the other ones pending are dismissed. We'll waive the warrant fees on those. And the two top ones, the open-end talks is going to be amended to passenger, and the driving license suspended. The two top ones are the ones that she entered into. Everything else is going to be dismissed. All right?
Okay.
Here's some more paperwork. Don't get yourself back in this jam again, please.
I'm not. And I really appreciate you guys.
All right, have a great day, ma'am.
You as well. Thank you. See you November 12th.
All right, November 12th. See you November 12th at 8:25 a.m.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. Hey, Mrs. Gaten Robinson, thank you for everything.
You're welcome. We're still alive.
Yes, I tried.